Hail adventurers, 'tis I, Pwnstarr with Pwnstarr Gaming. Guys, how are you today? Got a little bit of a different video, as we'll call it, today than what normally is. This video is just gonna be more so, where we're at today, where we came from, and where we're headed when it comes to 2021. 2020 was a really crazy year for everyone in the world, I guess. Everybody's got their own little story, and really for me, it wasn't too much different, other than I got a lot more game time than normal. I definitely had my fair share of staying in the house, cooped up, playing Ultima Online Outlands, and really kicking up some gold and having a great time learning different templates and stuff like that. Really one of the main things I wanted to talk about though today is just, what kind of led me into doing some of these videos and, just kind of where we're headed to. I think a lot of it kind of started with, first of all, just getting some video editing software from my girlfriend and, finally sitting down and saying, hey, I'm going to learn how to use this. I remember my first video and, I actually just watched it, and it's like, it might as well just been me sitting there talking in kind of a box, and that's it. And that's pretty much what it was, with some gameplay in the background. But it had a decent message, basically why I love Ultima and especially Outlands. So it did its job, right? But as they progressed and they started becoming more of a template, or of a how-to guide, or just informative videos, a lot of it kind of comes from, I remember having a friend. I got him to finally play Ultima one time, and basically I said, okay, here's some regions, sit in this house and run this macro, and don't come out until Majory's 100. And he just was like, okay, and he didn't really get it. He's like, is this really how you play this game? Is this, no idea. Well, he gets tired of sitting in the house. He walks out of the house, and he is greeted by a nice little, red name, and is murdered, loses his stuff, walks around as a ghost for a while, has no idea what he's supposed to do, and logs off. And if you know this individual, he's the most stubborn person you'll ever meet. Really good guy, but he refuses to even talk about Ultima these days. So, my goal, I guess, is to make sure that everybody has another avenue of news or information that they can get for Ultima Online, and especially the Outlands server. It's been a really fun, wild ride on the Outlands server, and I feel like that the owners on this server, they do actually care, and this isn't just some money pit or something like that, and they're definitely trying to make something out of this server, more than they already have, right? So that's part of kind of my why as far as these informative videos and stuff like that. As I look at some of the ones that were, more popular, they're definitely more of the informative gold making videos. There has been kind of we'll call it what wasn't popular, and that was the Tybalt Ulrich series. While I did really enjoy making that, I found myself not a very good comical storyteller, and I think it's important to just kind of admit that and just let it lie and move on past that, if you will. Now, some of the things that I am a little unsure of is like the beginning of a lot of the videos, the beer of the day. That is a very fun part for me. It does end up adding up as far as cost, but that's okay. I will say as well that when you look at the YouTube analytics, I see that part of the videos is the most clicked to, but it's also the most clicked past. So I do think that there's some kind of audience that enjoys that, but I also can see that there's quite a bit of an audience that just skips past it. I did try with some of the whole, skip to 2 minutes and 14 seconds, and just kind of go from there. That's where the video topic starts, and that's exactly what a lot of people do, and it's very understanding. So what I'm thinking for 2021 is maybe I'll do like separate videos for beer of the days. Maybe I'll just speed it up and just do a quick little thing over it, and maybe I won't do it at all. Maybe it'll just be every here and there. But honestly, please let me know in the comments below what you think as far as any of the stuff that I've talked about. As far as 2021 is concerned, probably one of the first videos that I want to do, and it'll be just before 2021, it's kind of a Ultima Online Outlands still kicking in 2021. I want to do kind of a fun video that's showing like, hey, Ultima Online Outlands is still here, Ultima Online is still here, and it's still the greatest game ever. That's, we all have been playing it for years and years, right? And then also, I did kick off a Discord that's slowly building some members in there. Feel free, join the Discord. Anybody is welcome. In there we can talk about Ultima, we can talk about beer, we can talk about other games, or really whatever you want. But really my goal with that is for just kind of a place where people can come, ask some questions, have a good community of people that are just going to spitfire it right back to them. And then, maybe even a little hangout where people can play Outlands together or branch off and play some other games, who knows? Which brings me to another point. I do kind of have been dabbling with the idea of branching out into some other games as well. I don't want it to take up too much time, so if I did do that, they wouldn't be as informative as like the Ultima Online Outlands videos that I'm doing, but more so just a fun, quick video that's not going to take quite as much time as these Ultima videos do. In all honesty, these videos that I do on this server, they can take anywhere from just a couple of hours on up to 8, 9, 10 hours after the editing's all said and done. It is getting a little bit more faster, and I am getting more efficient with it, so that time will dwindle down, but I definitely don't want to take an entire other day for another game. I really think we're at a good place with the whole one video a week thing going on for this channel and for Ultima Online Outlands, but I do kind of want to dabble into some other games that I'm playing as well. Once again, throw your input down there and let me know kind of what you're thinking on that topic as well. And for final thoughts, I did actually fire up a Patreon. This place is somewhere that you can go if you feel like you want to support myself and Pwnstarr Gaming, the channel, things like that. Right now, as far as the rewards go, there really aren't a whole lot out there, but there is a poll that you can actually decide what you kind of think some of the rewards should be. And once again, feel free to comment below kind of what your thoughts are on some of the rewards for it. But for my first goal, just a simple $50 a month goal, and that is once I hit that amount, which we're already at 20, then we will end up doing a 24-hour stream on Twitch of Ultima Online Outlands and maybe some other games, but more than likely it'll be Ultima Online Outlands for a 24-hour stream. So 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. and we'll kind of figure out when the date is once that time happens. Really, guys, that's it as far as this video goes. Really, kind of like I said, I just wanted to see, talk a little bit about where we were at this year at the beginning, 6 months ago when this channel started, where we're at now, and then also kind of where 2021 takes us, and furthermore from there. But guys, once again, thank you so much for your support. I have really enjoyed making these videos. I've really enjoyed the messages that I get from you guys in Discord saying, hey, thanks for making these videos. I found a love in Ultima again thanks to your videos, and I've realized I'm not such a noob after all, or something like that. Either way, thanks again, guys. Talk to you soon. Pwnstarr Gaming out.